Okay, everybody, I'm sure you've been dying to dig into actually BigQuery and get it all set up within your system. We've definitely convinced you by now. Pretty sure of it. So, just a couple steps here. We need to create a project, of course, set up some account information. This is the hard part. You do have to verify some various user information. We link it up to your GA4 property, and then we verify that it's all working okay. Let's start. Well, if you're taking this training class, chances are you need to set up a new project within Google Cloud Platform in order to start storing your data. So first, you'll navigate to console.cloud.google.com. You'll need to use your G Suite credentials in order to do so. Now, if you already have a project, you might want to ask, does it contain data that you'll want to combine with GA4 data? How are users currently being provisioned? Again, going back to security and privacy. And what does your IT team say? But again, if you don't have a project, just simply click on the drop down or up on the upper left, click on New Project, give the project a name, and you can utilize the same organization location you've already signed up for. Click on Create, and you're going to need to wait for this Create Project to complete. Once you see a green check mark with the select project available, go ahead and click on it. And once you click on select project, you'll see the name is in the far left corner, shown as MashMetrics BQ here. You'll still need to provision your project to enable BigQuery API services. So on the search bar, just to the right of that drop down, search for API and services and you'll see it. And it's the first one listed. Select Enabled APIs and Services. And then click on BigQuery API to enable it. Now, the project will automatically be set up under the person, you, who created the project. And this is likely not whom you want to have full access. So, we recommend using a service account in order to run your project. Again, you might win the lottery and just stop taking calls. So, on the left menu, go ahead and select IAM and Admin. I know it's getting pretty geeky here. Select Grant Access from the menu and add, as you can see, Firebase-measurement at system.gserviceaccount.com. If you have questions, go ahead and Google it. But for now, select the BigQuery user as the role in the drop-down under Assign Roles, and click Save. All right, now we can finally go back into your Google Analytics 4 account to set up BigQuery. So go into the admin area, and then under the product links, click on BigQuery Links. Click on Link in the upper right-hand corner of the pop-up, and obviously if there's already a link listed, you can skip this section. From there, it'll take you to a screen to choose the BigQuery project that you just created. All that hard work is finally coming to fruition. So click on Choose a BigQuery project. Click the checkbox on the project you just created. You can select any location. Obviously, we defaulted to the United States. And go ahead and click Next. You're so close. Here comes the fun stuff. First of all, at the top, you'll see the project ID, the name, and all of this. The only thing that can really be changed is the default location from here on out. So you'll be asked if you want to collect daily or streaming information. Again, like we said earlier, daily is basically the bare minimum, and streaming, you'll have to go ahead and set up a billing account, etc. And unless you're not looking at your data on an intraday analysis, I wouldn't select it. Next, you can select user data. If you're connecting up information and retargeting to your CRMs or retargeting with Facebook, Google Ads, you'll definitely want this. It will make your offline conversion and user data uploads so much easier. Once you click Next, either within minutes, the intraday table will show up, or within the next day, you'll start to see the last day's table, and then every day there on out within your BigQuery account. Now that's a lot A lot easier than it used to be in Google Analytics Universal. We had to hack away at this kind of thing. And next we'll show you how the schema looks.